taking a second look at this trailer that just released a couple days ago for Wild Hearts. This is like a Monster Hunter clone that it's coming on February. It's really interesting, the fact that we're getting something like this soon enough, and I'm really interested in looking a little bit forward of what they're doing again. As you can see, we start a quest with a shot of the map, right? And then you can see that he used the Karagiri or whatever they call that tool for traversal. You can make stuff to go from place to place. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at a couple parts in here. The sword that the hunter is using is like, I want to say mixed with a long sword and a chainsaw. So from time to time it just splits, and you're gonna have, and it does have an element. So elemental attacks might be a thing on this, right? They're showing you the way they card, so they're gonna be starting on the. I don't know if it's gonna be a camp or whatever it is, but it's like a restart point, and then you can see your board moving from zone to zone. It seems like it's gonna be a little bit bigger of a map open. Also, we have the introduction of the second player here that has arrived. The second player that it shows to see is the one with the fan weapon. That technically, I don't know what will be it, but it's I got the feeling it's gonna be a little bit of a lance. Now this is something different. What we just saw is after they cut the mold blood, they actually carve. So there's gonna be some carving like needed to do from the animals in here as well as a full hunting. There was no carving on Tokiden, and this is another thing that I found super interesting. The same tool was used at the beginning, but this time the second hunter that made it accessible, and the first hunter, the other hunters could use it. So there might be a possibility that those tools are gonna stay there for a little bit, and the other players are able to use it all in tangent, right? I don't know if they need more tools to make different, more players to make different tools, but that will be something interesting to see. Of course, Big Tremor. Tremor is like a staple of big monsters on Monster Hunter, which looks cool. Now he used the same traversal helicopter thing. The Karakiri, this time he only used one level. Now he's prepping the hammer. We've seen the hammer. At this point, we don't see any flinch from the hammer, but I think it's just because it didn't hit on the head. I believe it might be a little bit like zone. So if it hit on the head, we might have get a little bit bigger of a flinch. But again, we'll see when we get this on game. And that was kind of interesting to me to see the fact that they went and redo the take. This was really cool. The fact that they were able to build a straight up wall to get the boar to actually run into it. And they also show a part break over here, which might be a carvable thing. Again, they're taking a lot of Monster Hunter and putting their own spin. I do like a lot the organic, botanical, plant-animal mixed creatures that are like somewhat organic, somewhat like creatures instead of Oni that they were before. This is the third player entering here with what it is. It's a new weapon for us. This weapon, I don't know what it's called because they never mention it, but it's like a staff and it just goes into dual blades or tonfas, and then from tonfas he makes, like later on you'll see that he'll make like a shuriken out of this. So it's kind of cool. I imagine this is the equivalent of using flash bombs on Monster Hunter. Flash bombs are a item that you carry with you, and you can use it to blind the monsters. It seems like it does a similar job in here. So I don't know if these are gonna be like craftable items or gonna have any use, but there's magic, and you're building stuff to use. Look, the Karakili stay there for a little bit, and it's still on the screen under the board. Now it disappears, so it does have a little bit of time that stays out and usable, I guess. It's cool to see the second phase of a monster in action. This is like, I believe this is like an enraged state. from Monster Hunter, but I'm not quite sure what's going on in here. It just looks super cool. And now there's like a finishing move. I don't know if this is actually the end of the hunt, but it might be something close. The whole idea is that they haven't shown us anything else around the world or how to get through it. They give us a couple more shots of the other animals on the places, which this game looks pretty good. It should be an interesting experience. And also when they posted the first trailer, they posted on Twitter that they've been 4 years in development for this. So I believe we're getting an okay, decent game, and they wanted to make it Tokiden just because Tokiden is, alien to people that don't know it, right? But it is what it is. It's just Wild Hearts, and it's a hunting game, and you can definitely hunt, which is different from what we did on Tokiden. Tokiden was more a focus on Oni, and the Oni, of course, they weren't carvable, and you did get pieces, but it was from absorbing, and they were kind of automatically gotten for you, so you didn't need to go, oh, gather these for me, take these for me. I'm pretty sure we might have gathering quests in here, but I'm not quite sure. So like, it feels like there might be a possibility for gathering quests and other stuff. I like the fact that the multiple players can put these tools, this character, make them, and then they are able to use it, right? Depending on what they need and everything. And of course, the 4 weapons that they have shown so far, including that sword chain, that staff, Tonfa transforming staff, right? And then the other one, they showed the bow on the first trailer, and which we didn't see in here, and the umbrella. The umbrella to me seems super interesting. It might be a little bit of like a lance, I don't know. It seems like you should be able to shield with that umbrella, but I don't know. We'll know when we get the game out. This game is scheduled to be out, I believe, on February 17, 2023. It's soon. It's a couple months. So these couple months, they're gonna be advertising the heck out of this, so you guys can see it. We're gonna go ahead and try to cover as much as we can here in this channel, because I do like these type of games. But hey, I just wanted to give you my second opinion of this, and hopefully hopefully it's something that you can learn a little bit more. At least that's what I see. On the previous trailer, we also saw a little bit of sneaking around, and even in here, they do approach carefully before they engage. So it is really interesting to see this gameplay in action, and I can't wait to see more. We are definitely gonna have more information from Koei Teckmo in the couple months, right? November, they said they're gonna talk a little bit more about the Karakiri. I might be mentioning that wrong, but the Karakiri. I do like this, that now we're dealing with organic creatures and we're able to carve them, get other stuff, because that means there's gonna be a higher amount of things to get and make, which is kind of what we like out of these games, right? Just keep us entertained, give us tools, give us things to do, maybe the better solutions. Can't wait to see how the sets will work and what skills you get, because it was really talking, it was kind of simple, and there wasn't too much flinches or anything. It was a little bit, but it wasn't that big as a Monster Hunter traditional Monster Hunter title, where you know where to hit him and hit him enough and you'll flinch it. Because again, the previous game was Oni based, but this one has to have a lot more of that situation going on, as you can see. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it over here. Just make it short. That way you can, guys, I'm gonna put the link of this video on the description. If you want to see it for yourself, maybe check out what else you can see that we didn't see. Comment on my video. Comment on anyone that is covering this, because this is absolutely amazing. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.